right, everybody. Welcome to the Gaming Corner. My name is Matt, like normal. Really, Lizzie? I don't know if you guys will pick that up or not right after I said my name, but my daughter's being my daughter. What can you do? All right, so today, what we are going to be talking about are the new trades that came in at Cheeky Monkey and up at Respawn Retro Gaming out in Fond du Lac. Cheeky Monkey used to be Respawn Retro Gaming in West Bend. It's now known as Cheeky Monkey. And we are going to go over what new trades they got. So let me minimize my face, bring up my display here, and we're going to go over this. Now, like before, I am slightly behind on getting everything out and ready for you. The new job that I do have, 12-hour shifts, get home right now, a little tired from that, but it is a really good job with the way that the schedule is set up. So I might be a little behind, but I will get back in the swing of it a little bit. So let's go ahead and take a look at this stuff. All right, so here we are on Cheeky Monkey. And as you can see here, I believe these are the newer trades that she just got in. And as you can see here, it is some Nintendo stuff. She's got a lot of Nintendo stuff that came in. I can't wait to show you the last one that looks like it just came in just recently. So, but here you got some really great games. I am a huge fan of the Turtles arcade game here. I think Nintendo did an excellent job on that one. I'm also a great fan of the Double Dragon that they have on here. Granted, it is only single player, but dang is it's good. I don't know how else to phrase it than that. And I've always been a fan of the Karate Champ game, even though nowadays I suck at it. But that's another really good one. She's got other ones in here that I really want to check out, like Iron Tank from SNK. And this Thunderbirds game, I really want to know what that is. So hopefully when I get my finances straightened out a little bit more, I'll get a chance to actually take a look at that. Let's go on over to the next slide. Now, this is one that I know is a bit older. I was, like I said, a few days off on this one. And in here, she's got some really good ones. This Top Gun game is actually really fun. So is Double Dribble. Now, I have played that one in the past against my friends, and I do know that the Double Dribble basketball game is really good. I've heard Kings of the Beach is a great volleyball game. And then one of my other favorite ones is you got Kung Fu down here. She's also got a little Sesame Street game for the kiddies. And I believe, not sure which one this one is right here where my mouse is right now. It looks like it's Disney. Can't really read it. Let's see if I can get in closer here. Adventures of something, but I can't make it out. But all right, next slide. Here we go with a little N64 and the Super Nintendo. One of the games in particular that I really want to get my hands on is Super Smash Bros. I want to get my hands on that one. Do not have it yet. As for some of these other ones, Stanley Cup, should be a hockey game, SimCity, not sure exactly what the name of that one is. You know, I have no problem picking them up to test them out to see what they're like, but when I see something like this, I do have a Super Nintendo multi-cart. I will pop in my multi-cart, find this game here, test it out to see if I really want to, you know, the $34.99, do I want to spend that on this game, or do I want to add $10 in and get this game instead, the Super Smash Bros. That's kind of how I do that part of things. Especially when they're games that I don't know. I even do it with Genesis games and stuff like that. All right, next slide. PlayStation 2 time. Now, in here, the Mega Man Anniversary Collection would be a really great one. The original Mafia 1, that game was really great. I have it on the PC. Don't have it on any console, but I do have it on PC, and it's good. Spyro, also a really great game if you want the original. I know they just did a remaster of the Spyro games not too long ago and are out on the newer consoles. But the one that might surprise you, it's actually pretty good, is this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game right here. This one is actually really good. I have it on the Xbox, and I actually enjoy this one a lot. It's a good beat 'em up. All right, over to the next PlayStation games here. More PlayStation 2. I believe these hack games right here are all like RPGs. I could be wrong, but I believe they are. Grand Theft Auto, Liberty City Stories. That should be a pretty good one if you're a Grand Theft Auto fan. Castlevania. I don't know anything about this one. I love the artwork on here, though. That artwork is gorgeous. But this would be one I'd want to get just so I can see what it is. It could be in one of my Castlevania collections that I have on PC. but I'm not sure. I'd have to double check. And then the Godfather game. I heard that one's really, really good. GameCube. Now, this is where I definitely need to get some more games. You know, she's got Spider-Man. Would love to get my hands on that one. I mean, pretty much all these games in here I want, especially this one, Super Smash Bros. Melee. I want that one. I don't think $60 is too bad of a price. Or yeah, about $60. That's not a bad price for that game. I think that's well worth the money. But yeah, I want every single one of these games she's got here. But like I said, problem is I'm still trying to get refinancially set. She's also got a little Game Boy Advance back there I would love to get my hands on, but first things first, got to get your finances back in shape. Now we move over to the Nintendo 3DS and some Wii U. I don't have a Wii U yet. I will be getting one hopefully next year. But I want one because look at Super Mario 3D World, $10.99, Paper Mario, $39, Captain Toad, $24. I mean, come on. That's nice. And then you got, if you're into Pokemon for the 3DS, boom, 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 right there. I'm also going to be working on getting a 3DS next year too, so that's also on my hit list. Let's move on over to the next slide. Oh, here we go. We got a Sega CD game. Now, I have picked this one up just recently for around the same price, so this is definitely the price it's going for, stuff like that. If you've never played Vi on the Sega CD, at least that's what I call it, Vi, I don't know what other people call it, that price tag might be hard to swallow, you know, the $134.99, but it is a really great game. It is. It's a great RPG from Working Designs, part of their series they did on the Sega CD. It's definitely well worth it. This game right here, Deadpool, if you don't have it, you might want to look into. It is a delisted game. You're not going to find it anymore. $36.99 is definitely a decent price for it. Hopefully with, I think Activision owns this, but then you also got to go through Marvel and all that stuff. Hopefully they can get the rights back to re-release it again, but I'm going to highly doubt it. Definitely one to look into. If you're into the Blitz games, this one should be pretty good. I think I have it. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. And then Jak and Daxter's original remastered HD, that one, I definitely need to still check out that one. So there's just too many games for me that I need to buy. Check that out. Pokemon on N64. I don't know what the price is on this one. I don't know if she even still has it there or not. But that is one gorgeous N64. Nintendo used to make some really neat consoles back then. And you also get the actual controller with it. Not a third-party knockoff or anything. No, this is complete. You gotta love that. And here is the one I said, wait until you see it. She's got a Nintendo Wii U. If she still has, I believe this is the newest one she posted just between yesterday and today. Complete in box. I would love to get my hands on that. That's probably not going to happen right now, but like I said, price-wise, probably a little expensive. She doesn't have a price on here, but in-box complete, well worth it if you've never had one. And yeah, if I had the money for it, I would buy this. I bought the Nintendo Wii from Respawn complete in-box, so yeah, I would buy this complete in-box also. All right, that was it for the Cheeky Monkey store. We are now going to jump over to Respawn Retro Gaming out here in Fond du Lac. And once again, slightly behind on stuff. These were some older ones to start with. Castle Quest, Fisher Price, Perfect Fit. Okay, if he still has that game later, I got to get my hands on that one. I'm sorry, I have to. I just got to see what it is. He's got a racing game here that I've never heard of. So I'm going to have to figure out what that is. Probably check it out. I think I know what this one is. I think I have it on my Evercade. I can't really make out the name here because the white's a little too bright on the green. But if it's what I'm thinking it is, it's definitely well worth it. He also has Double Dribble, an NFL game, baseball. He's got two of these ones. Duck Hunt, if you have the way of playing it, go for it. Spy Hunter, that's a good one. That is a good one. Let's jump on over to the next slide. Oh, look at that. PlayStation 2. Legacy of Kain Defiance. I would recommend looking into that one if I were you. This one I would recommend. Need for Speed Carbon, not a bad Need for Speed game, not one of the best ones. I do believe they messed up the story a little bit on this one. They should have left Cross in there to chase you from Need for Speed Most Wanted, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. But a lot of these look really good, like this one, whatever the name of that, Shadow Hearts, whatever, that one looks like it could be good. Just the artwork alone looks good, so you know. Transformers, I can never pronounce this game correctly, but there you go. And then Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Next slide. These are some of the newer ones he's got coming out, by the way. Now, this one right here, these Genesis games that are just kart only. This one, I believe it's called Formula One Racing. That is really good, actually. That's a great racing game. World's Greatest Heavyweights. That is one hell of a great boxing game on the Sega Genesis. I don't think I have to say much about Sonic or Road Rash. And then if you're into golf and hockey. A lot of people say this hockey game is better than 94, but that's a choice you would have to make, which one you like better. But all 6 of these games are definitely, for me, well worth it because they're Genesis games. PSP. I need to get more PSP games, and I like the fact that these are complete. I already have Need for Speed Underground. Is it Underground Rivals or is it a different one? I'd have to double check, but anyway you look at it, I would like to get my hands on all 3 of these, especially the Ace Combat game. I love flying games, but yeah, I need all 3 of these, all 5 of these. I would love to get my hands on all 5 of these right now, but like I said, financially wise, can't do it yet. But yeah, I've definitely want to. I've recharged up my PSP, been playing it quite a bit, and definitely need to get my hands on those. Oh, look at this. We're back at Master System and Genesis stuff. Oh, yeah. He's got one in here I do not have, and that is Sports Talk Baseball. That one I need to get my hands on. I already have this one. I think I need Echo also. I have everything else. The only other one I'm not sure of is the 2 NBA Live games. I think I have 94, but I don't have 95. I just want to do it to complete the set. But the Sports Talk Baseball, when Sega first started doing that, it's very robotic voice sounding. Still a great baseball game. Definitely something to look into. And that is definitely one I want to get my hands on. I'm going to try to see if I can get up there today because he is still holding something for me that I need to pick up. But all depends on financially wise when I talk with my wife. So we'll see what happens. All right, over to the next slide. Oh, by the way, the F-16 Fighter Falcon game here on the Sega card game, if you have a power-based converter for your Genesis, this game does not work, just so you guys are aware. This is the one that did have to be played on the actual Master System. I don't know if there's any other way of playing it. I do have an emulated version of the game, and I don't think it works right, so be careful with that one. It's a quirk of the game. Fun game, but it's a quirk of it. Check this out. Check out that Wii U he's got there. I believe that is Zelda. That is gorgeous. I would love to get my hands on a special edition Wii U like this is what I love to do. And this here, I have no clue what this is, but I love to get special edition this one, special edition this, just because they're nice to have. You know, it's not something you see at everybody's house, but just look how nice that looks for that Wii U. That's a DS right there. I'm not sure if that's Zelda or what, but oh, that's so beautiful looking. Look how clean that is, too. All right, next slide. Oh, never mind. That was the last one. That's one of my GIFs I use for gameplay right now. All right, so that is it. We have gone through all the slides, all the trades. There's a lot of stuff out there. Remember, the stores are going to be open 7 days a week right now. Check their Facebook page and all that for times and everything, but they are going to be open 7 days a week. They will be closed on stuff like Thanksgiving, Christmas, stuff like that, because you got to spend time with your family, which is definitely something you should do. And last thing I'm going to say here before I say we are done is remember to shop local, people. Get out there, get to your local retro stores, shop there. Helps out your community, helps them out. Definitely shop local. And other than that, this is where this video is going to end. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.